New tonight, 83 years ago today was the attack on Pearl Harbor that killed and injured more than 3,500 American troops and civilians. Action News Now reporter Alejandro Mejia shows us what one group in Redding did to commemorate the day.
Local community members and families of Pearl Harbor survivors gathered here outside of the Shasta County Administration Center for a ceremony to commemorate the 83rd anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. The sons and daughters of the Pearl Harbor survivors group began its ceremony with a moment of silence at 9:55 this morning. In Hawaii Standard Time, that is when the Japanese military first attacked the American naval base. A few sons of Pearl Harbor survivors shared their individual family stories.
He was at Wheeler Field, and he was just getting out of the shower when the attack hit. He was waiting to talk to a band leader. He was a saxophone player, and he was hoping to pick up a little extra cash by joining a little jazz band over in Honolulu. And here the war breaks out, and it kind of chronicles that first day of the attack.
My father was at Wheeler Field during the attack in the Army Air Corps. He was slightly wounded, saw a lot of death and carnage, sadly.
Mike Woodrum, a group member and one of the event coordinators, told me his father, Henry C. Woodrum, became a combat pilot after he witnessed Pearl Harbor and was a part of over 30 combat missions during World War II. The dozens of attendees gathered around the Pearl Harbor Memorial that was built back in 1987. This ceremony means so much to everyone who came out today.
When we do this ceremony every year, we do it to honor and show respect for those that went before us, that served us. The freedoms we have are not free, and we need to keep that alive in our families, in our culture, in our society.
With the younger generation being in attendance today, it brings hope to some that this historical day will never be forgotten.
And when I see the grandkids or the great-grandkids sometimes come, it's very heartening that they're going to pass on the message.
Woodrum says the group plans to have the event again at the monument next year. In Redding, I'm Alejandro Mejia for Action News Now.
The U.S. declared war on Japan on December 8th after the attack on Pearl Harbor. And the attack marked the United States' entry into World War II that would last nearly 3.5 more years, ending in September of 1945.